Baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So here is Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Rosarina in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on, and that means Kevin Kierme will hit next. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brandon.
Now to the plate
Lau.
Here is Brandon Lau. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with the 0-1. a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yarbrough, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Wendell will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Judge is off of first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next up, Gleyber Torres. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
And you've got to love when you have a shortstop that can produce such big offensive numbers for you. That usually isn't the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Now at the plate, Randy Rosarina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Willy Adams stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Ji-Man Choi is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman,
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And there's one away.
Batting 7, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kierme, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Next up is Miguel Andujar. His prior history versus this arm, he's only 1 for 10. First offering on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiermeier's got a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. So now to the plate, Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Rays, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Joey Wendell digs in now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
now batting.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now into the box, Clint Frazier. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch, grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Frazier on second. LeMahieu at first with no outs. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Excursion back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kierme settles in to start the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
First pitch on its way. Willy Adams started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Labor. Torres.
Now the first pitch. Gleyber Torres is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And there's ball 1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
Next to stand in is Luke Voit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a chopper to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The left fielder, Frazier.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
At the plate now, Michael Brasso, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Turned on down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Adams has it, and there's one gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Michael Wacha, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching
Number
duties
52,
here.
Michael Wacha.
Next, it'll be Aaron Hicks, a hit in 2 tries so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wacha playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, the
And
designated
digging
hitter,
into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kierme is there, and he'll bring this one in. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, first base.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 6-0.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Joey.
Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows flew out last time up. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounder down the line at third. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that means Kevin Kierme will hit next. And that misses ball one. Opposite field to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. As a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career line against Waka, 7 hits in 14 tries. He also has 1 home run. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
The right fielder, number 99.
Colin McHugh gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Please.
He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Striding in is Brendan Lau. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? who's next up to bat, because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's Randy Rosarina. He went down on strikes last time up. Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So next to bat will be Willy Adams. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. As a look, now the pitch. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The batter.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Michael Brasso. No balls and a strike to count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So here's Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 2. Peter Fairbanks come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron
For
Hicks.
the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fairbanks, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield
Now
on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now
yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
The left fielder, Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
At the plate now is Luke Voigt. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Voigt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. For his career in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Popped him up. Choi has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up is Aaron Hicks. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Chaz Rowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chaz Rowe.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Hot shot down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hicks over at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 8 full. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays 2. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now into the box is Brandon Lau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Brandon Lau.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Grounded down the third baseline.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here comes another 0-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Ready now is Randy Rosarina. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering, drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Willy Adams.
Next to hit, Willy Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Little dribbler up the first baseline. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Yankees posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Corey Kluber earned his 9th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.